There's been an interesting phenomenon happening with my relationship with non-dual Shiva Tantra philosophy. And it's this feeling that, of course, on this planet, we have this collective consciousness. And at the center, it's almost like there's this heartbeat. I feel called to be drawn into it, which means not abandoning non-dual Shiva Tantra. That will always be in my heart. I'm being called to expand my heart and expand my consciousness. Shiva is not going to show me non-duality by putting me amongst people who study Tantra. And Shiva is going to show you non-duality by showing you that Shiva is everywhere. And even in your, let's say, enemies, because there's a spectrum of how much someone is Shiva, right? Shivoham. I am Shiva. I am that cosmic consciousness, that infinite. You have a spectrum from vidya to avidya, like knowledge and wisdom to ignorance of remembering you are Shiva. I don't know why the feeling I'm getting is that non-dual Shiva Tantra has helped me do my independent research up until a certain point, which has been very recently. And it feels like now the ask is to show non-dual Shiva Tantra through my actions. There's nothing to talk about anymore. There's only what to create and who to become. This is the exact type of thinking that's going to take us into the new world. Now, I understand that the world is appearing as demonic, and only its equal and opposite can balance the forces. So people are now tapping into their divinity. It's not just enough to tap into divinity. Love is the answer. And that means the people from every faith, including atheism, but all different belief systems, every walk of life, those who are choosing love will be the most connected to God. What I'm saying is, the real rapture that's going to take place will be the difference between the rise and fall of consciousness, meaning those who chose how to live and how to believe and take action from a place of love consciousness versus fear ego-based consciousness. A couple days ago, I saw a conservative Christian man talking about these ICE raids not being biblical and bringing up, I think, a verse from Jeremiah about loving your neighbor and how to treat immigrants. I also have a really wonderful Muslim friend who, when I was kind of shaky in my belief system, told me to not give up and to stay on my own unique course, and also sent me this reel about not worrying about the haram police in Islam, and that Allah is about love and ascension, the vibration of the highest frequency. And she writes a note saying, "This reminds me of the work that you're doing," which made my heart super warm. And seeing all of this started to make me realize that common thread is love between these belief systems. Honestly, the deeper you go into it, even beyond that, I think they're all saying so much of the same thing. You're going to realize there was never any difference in the end. What's going on right now is this crazy wave in this shift of consciousness. So, we all got to really buckle up and prepare for the ride. I think it's going to be even more volatile before we reach a calm place. But what I do trust and believe in is once this too shall pass, we will have the rise of a new era for people, and it will be this Renaissance Enlightenment hybrid. And I think this is going to feel super healing. We're so used to being told who our enemies are. But what I'm seeing is some Atlantis-style civilization for the future, where the technologies and the engineering and innovation and the art and the depth of scholarly discussion will be, just through the roof. It will be divine, magnetic, so multidimensional and cosmic. I'm envisioning a world where there's a Christian, Muslim, Buddhist, Hindu, atheist, indigenous spiritualities, African spiritualities, all different things I might not be thinking of, but all of us working together. I don't really know if we're even going to have those labels anymore. I think we're going to commune so far high up with the divine when you're choosing love that I think we'll really embody and understand that we were always one, and we'll really connect back to source. Logistically speaking, I don't know what the fall of consciousness is going to look like. I guess we're all about to find out. Good and great things are happening. Keep that in mind too. It's just not being televised. But the people are uniting. But they don't want you to know that. I know how this is going to end, and we're going to have a very happy ending, guys. We're going to have a happy ending and a wonderful new beginning.